Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am finally starting to get my vlogging room set up. This is actually the spare bedroom in my apartment that me and Rocco use as kind of a storage room. So it's been hard. I've been pushing around a lot of heavy desks and things that we don't even use, and we've realized through getting this room set up that we're getting rid of most of it, if not half of it. And I've heard a lot of you say that, you know, you don't have to make a nice setup, and it doesn't matter, you know, what the background is in your videos, you know, it's all about your content, and that is true. But just personally for me, I want to have, you know, a put together background at least. In my last video, I had said that it was my introduction video. I had said that I have been watching YouTube for about 2 years, and just recently I've been going through and I've been looking at the people, some of the people that I'm subscribed to that are on my level, that they have like as many subscribers as me, or they may have a few more, and they have like these amazing backgrounds, and you know, they have like all this great equipment, and I don't want to come off as sounding nasty when I say this, but I've noticed like 2 out of these 3 people that I am subscribed to, they have really pretty setups and pretty backgrounds, but they don't really have a personality. And if they do, they're not like showing it. And I don't want to be like that. Like when I get on YouTube, I want you guys to get like the full Anna, the full personality, and that'll come out over time for me as I get more comfortable. But I just noticed like some of these people have been on YouTube for like a year, and it's just like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's because like I have a very like keen sense of humor. Like I'm really into other people that have like a really good sense of humor, and I consider myself as somebody who has a pretty good sense of humor and likes to make jokes. And I don't know, I think that I have a pretty good, interesting personality. And so I'm not trying to knock anybody down, but I just noticed like you get attracted to these channels that have these like really cool thumbnails, and they have like a really cool background, and then you watch like 1, 2, 3, 4 of their videos, and you realize that like they literally have no personality. And it's like, you know, I don't know, like I'm still gonna try to give this person a chance, but like, are you a person? I feel like a lot of people jump on YouTube and they just try to do what everybody else does, and like I see a lot of that, and you know, that's okay. Like that's them, they can do whatever they want to do with their channel, but I don't want my channel to be like that. I want my channel to be realistic. You know, this isn't a reality TV show, this is a YouTube channel, so it's going to be, like I said, I'm going to make rant videos and like personal videos and things like that. So you're going to see my personality. And I think that that's how YouTube channels should be. But I mean, everybody has their own idea of what they want their YouTube to be like. And maybe some of those people are just very private. But I've just noticed like some of the people that I watch just like have 0 personality. And it's just like, ugh, like, I don't know. Like, why even get on YouTube then? You know what I mean? Like, what are you after? You know what I mean? So I definitely don't want my channel to be that way. And I don't want people to think just because I'm trying to get a nice camera and I'm trying to have a nice setup that I'm going to become like this person that just sits there and has no personality and just does the same thing that everybody else does. That's that's not who I am, and that's not what this channel is going to be. I already told you guys this channel is going to be whatever I want it to be and whatever you guys want it to be. So enough said about that. I had a great weekend. It is Sunday night, and I hate making my videos on a Sunday night because I've already worn like this makeup all day and like my hair, and it's raining out, and but I did say that I was going to put a few videos out this weekend. I think I said I was going to give you guys 2 videos, but I could wrap those both into one. So yesterday, or was it, wait, yeah, it was yesterday, I was going about my business and I was doing the dishes, and I had to throw a couple things out because of, like, a couple items broke. I broke like a glass plate, and then along with that I broke like a cup. And so I was taking that out, and I walked it down outside of my apartment to the, I walked it out to the dumpster down there, and I threw it in the trash. And then as I'm walking back, I look up at my apartment complex, and I can see my window and the fire escape that comes down from my window, and I saw something that terrified me. I saw a wasp's nest, and I will insert the clip. Let me insert the clip here. I saw that, and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, it is huge. Like, it looks like a rock. And I was like, okay, so that's definitely not, like, I knew right away that it was not a bee's nest, because like a bee's nest or like a yellow jacket's nest, it usually looks like a honeycomb. Like, you can see like those little circles in it. This thing looked like a straight up rock, and it scared the living crap out of me. Like, I can't even, like, I'm cringing even thinking about it. So then I came inside, and because of where it's located on my window, from my kitchen, okay, from the inside of my apartment, in my kitchen, I went like this and moved the blinds, and you can see a view of it from inside of my kitchen. And I will insert that clip here. That is the most terrifying thing. Well, okay, that is one of the most terrifying things I have ever seen in my living space or anywhere that I've ever lived. It's terrifying. So I don't know if I should contact my landlord and like let him know, like, hey, we have like a lot. Oh, and it's live. There are hornets or whatever these things are. I believe that they're hornets. They're flying in and out of this thing, so it's active. And like the creepiest thing about the picture that I took inside is that you can see the inside of the nest, like the inner workings of it. It's just the creepiest thing ever. Oh my goodness. So that happened, and that was great. But other than that, I went to Rocco's company picnic, which was fun. It was way better than the one that we went to 2 years ago, because the one we went to 2 years ago, it was like really, 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 really hot out. This time it was in the shade. It was really nice, and we got to like kick back and relax and you know, hang out with the people that he works with, and I haven't seen them in a while, so that was cool. One thing that I wanted to touch on also is at the company picnic, people were saying, you know, like, hey, like, grab a plate to eat, like, there's so much food here, like, eat, it's all about eating. And I had mentioned to you guys in my sad story time video, you know, that I've had a lot of struggles in my life, but one of them has been Okay, so it's classified, for me, it's classified as EDNOS, which is eating disorder not otherwise specified. And that is just because it doesn't fit into the category of anorexia. It doesn't fit into the category of bulimia. So it's just considered EDNOS, eating disorder not otherwise specified. So there's that. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about that. I've struggled with my eating my entire life. I was very, very thin, all the way up until, I would say, 11th grade. I had a lot of pressure on me because I used to do modeling when I was younger, and it was nothing like crazy, you know. I did modeling here and there. I did get my hair cut by the guy that used to be on that show on TLC, What Not to Wear. Oh my goodness, what is his name? Oh, I'll think of it. And I'll probably just put it in text on the bottom of this. Excuse me. So I did a lot of cool things like modeling, but also modeling can make your self-esteem, it can, you're judging yourself based upon other people, and that's just like the worst thing to do to yourself. But like as a kid, you don't know any better, you know what I mean? So I would look at these other models, and I was like, you know, I need to lose weight. And I was like 17 years old, and I'm like, I need to lose weight. It was like constantly on my mind. So I developed a little bit of a problem. Like I was constantly weighing myself, constantly measuring my thighs. I was cutting back on food. Like I wasn't completely restricting, but I was cutting back. There were times that I would make myself throw up, purge after a meal, but that wasn't like an ongoing thing. And this isn't something that I share with many people. So this is yet again something that I can only really talk about on YouTube. If somebody asks me about it in my real life, like I'll just say, you know, this is what I do now, and you know, I did have a problem in the past. But what this whole thing ties into is like at the picnic, people were like, oh yeah, like eat up, aren't you gonna eat, blah blah blah. And right now what I do personally is I do something called intermittent fasting, and it's pretty much where you eat like every 18 hours. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like I'm still struggling. I right now only eat every 24 hours, so I need to speak with my doctor and get on like a healthier plan and find a healthier way to do intermittent fasting. There's tons of videos out on the internet about intermittent fasting, but just because of my past and like the whole like problem with me having EDNOS, I decided that intermittent fasting would be something that I'd be interested in trying. So I am trying that, and I'm, like I said, I'm being honest, I'm not doing it the right way right now. I do eat a lot of sugar, which has always been a big problem for me. Sugar has always been like a huge issue of mine. I love cinnamon, I love chocolate, and you know, like any kind of like sweets, cookies, cakes, like I love that stuff. And so when I do my intermittent fasting, like I'll eat one meal a day, and it's dinner and it's late, and so I'll have that meal, and then after that I have to have some kind of snack.